follow in the footsteps of so many strong and visionary women, including our outgoing President, Dr. Hiroko Minami. Hiroko, thank you for your service, your unfailing consideration and your leadership. Today, I want to share with you my vision for ICN, based on what I see and have heard from you as the most important goals for our organisation over the next quadrennium. We are standing at a time when several critical issues face our world and our communities. This, of course, is not unusual. In all eras and in every year, there are critical issues which confront the world and which threaten the well-being of its citizens. It is not difficult to see, however, that the difference between the main issues of previous generations and today is that today's issues are truly global. Rather than threatening pockets of peoples in contained corners of the globe, today's issues threaten the health and safety of every one of us. The decisions we make and the paths we choose today will determine not only the way of the future, but also the quality of life everywhere. The global economic downturn has turned the spotlight on the economic standing of all of us, from the wealthy to the extremely poor. While climate change, ongoing war and unrest in so many parts of the world, and the scourge of communicable diseases threaten us all. But while it is true that more than ever we are interconnected and therefore all at risk from these global issues, it is also true that some of us are more urgently at risk than others. I firmly believe that we must work first for those who are most at risk. In doing so, we must realise that all of the big problems we face today cannot be addressed by one nation or one profession alone. We must understand that the smaller the world becomes through technology and travel, through economics and through disadvantage, through climate change and through the spread of disease, the more we have to work cooperatively, the more we must work in consultation with those most affected by decisions often made far away, where the impact will be most felt. I believe nurses are ideally placed to work in this way. Those who know me know that I believe deeply in nursing as a career and as a way to facilitate change within oneself, within others, and in the world. There can be nothing more important than understanding, looking after, and advocating for those who, for whatever reason, need access to health services, support, comfort or care. When working for change, leadership is of course important. However, in a global organisation such as ICN, partnerships and collaboration are equally so. I would like our organisation to stand out as one in which issues are debated openly in an atmosphere of respect, in forums which include all stakeholders. I would like ICN to exemplify the ability to work together on issues which we all face, while being responsive to specific problems as they arise. This brings me to the watchword which I have chosen for my time as ICN President. As you know, it is customary for newly elected presidents at the beginning of their term to choose a watchword which encapsulates her or his vision for the upcoming 4 years. As you know, Dr. Minami's watchword was harmony. My watchword will be access. This word captures several goals which I see as priorities in our organisation and for which I will work with you towards improving during my term. It also connotes a number of activities which relate to the overall philosophy and direction of ICN. My definition of access relates first and foremost to access to all health services. I feel very strongly about the widespread deficiencies and discrepancies in and between different populations in terms of access to both general health care and specifically care delivered by nurses. I am deeply committed to equitable justice for our communities, and one of the second planks of that is access to health services. Nurses are the principal providers of primary health care in most nations of the world, and without them, the health of communities everywhere would be severely compromised. I believe that everyone in a community, regardless of where they live and irrespective of their ability to pay, has the right to expect and receive the highest possible quality of health care.